Science Saru continues to cook because I just got done watching the first episode of Sanda, and if you did not know, Science Saru is the studio that brought us 2 incredible seasons of Dandadan. So when I heard that they were making another anime, I knew I had to watch it, and they did not disappoint. To get it right out of the way, yes, the animation is stellar, especially with their use of color. It is a very dull show, and I feel like that's to represent the dull nature of the society that they are living in. There seems to be some sort of, I don't want to call it post-apocalyptic quite yet, because we don't know the full breadth of this, but clearly things are different. Santa Claus isn't a thing anymore. Christmas isn't a thing anymore. History seems to have been changed, or at least suppressed in some way. So they're using a dull color palette to represent the dull nature of this society. But especially with our main character Sanda, they are using colors to make them pop, to make them a little bit more bright and cheery, even though some of that color is just straight up blood after Sanda gets stabbed by his friend, which was an insane way to introduce him as a character. Him getting chased around, also him being delusional in thinking that, oh, she must like me. Man, I've seen some delusional anime characters, but if a girl chased me around with a knife and actively said, I'm going to kill you after class, my first thought is not going to be, ooh, I wonder if she likes me. It's going to be, I need to call the police and get the fuck out of here. But, you know, to each their own. The transformation sequence we didn't really get to see on screen for the first time. It is insane. Him holding back the explosion at the end is incredible, but the whole storyline is essentially Sanda, our main character, is the last descendant of Santa Claus, and Santa Claus is no longer a thing in this society. At least, no one knows of him. They've repressed that in history, and one of his classmates, Fuyurama, comes up to him and approaches him about the fact that he is a descendant of Santa Claus because she needs her help in finding her missing friend, Ono. And here's the thing, that is a great premise, that is a great setup, but then you throw in the fact that Fuyurama is actually clinically insane and stabs him to find out because she's so desperate. Not only stabs him, brings a suicide bomb vest to school because she is so desperate to find her friend. I don't hope that my friends are that desperate to save me. I love my friends. That's a step too far, but as a plot for an anime, it has got me locked in. Like, holy shit. I don't know how much the whole repressive government's gonna play a role, but if all this is going to be a rescue mission with this animation and with the interesting spin on these characters, I'm locked in for the long haul. But if you do throw in there some sort of repressive government and suppression of history, I'm even more locked in. But let me know your thoughts in the comments, drop a like and follow while you're there, and as always, stay nerdy.